Alright everybody, what's up? It's your man, Angry Space Boy, back at it again with another Vampire Let's Play. Now, I do apologize because I think I'm getting sick, so if I sound off at all, that's why. But seeing how the last 6 videos haven't gotten any views, it'll be fine. So I found out the easiest plot to do this after looking at the map for a couple seconds is to run all the way to Pembroke first, and then we'll swing up towards the Whitechapel area afterwards. But hopefully, now that we have to go all the way back to Pembroke, we'll be able to see the fruitions of turning Swansea. God, I didn't miss these loading screens. 32, huh? I mean, we could probably take it down. I'm not worried about it. See what we got. I'm gonna have to fight you guys, though. Yeah, the sword is where it's at. Oh no, no! I wasn't paying attention, I forgot, like, acid or whatever that shit is, it sucks. So I wonder if sanitize just means that...
garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
Possibly. I wonder if once a place gets sanitized, you don't have to worry about it anymore, because I've noticed that we've slept for a couple nights now. And I even went over to the docks and like healed as many people as I could, and it's still the same. Like, I mean, it doesn't seem to change at all, which is sweet, because then we don't have to worry about it. Ooh. There's a lot of dudes in here.
Let's pin it down!
You are as big as they come, man. No kidding. Next room over. Okay.
Best be moving on.
Why else would I be in this hospital? Like, honest. dickhead.
We have to stop it!
But can you stop it? Nope. In this room. Oh.
There it is. Insulin.
Dose of insulin.
Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
Okay. And then we just peruse out of here. Nope, not that way. Oh. Just in case. Okay, so we're gonna head this way now. Actually, you know what? Where are we? I do actually want to talk to Swansea before we go.
Never ceases.
Invisible load gates.
It's locked.
Couldn't even open it.
Peaceful and lost at the same time.
You know, on a bad playthrough though, holy shit, if you got to this point with a 5 mesmerized, you could honest to God just kill every single person, because I think other than like the few major characters, like when I mean major, I mean like story driven major characters, there's really no one you can't kill with a 5 mesmerize. Alright, homeboy, what's good?
Jonathan, my dear, I can never thank you enough.
Thank me. For what?
Come now, you know what I mean. I am, well, I'm just like you.
Have you no shame? Must I remind you of your ludicrous actions? Of the innocent men and women who died at your hands?
Shame is for mortals, Jonathan. I know it now, and you should too. We are something else. Something more.
Yeah, this has gone to his head.
What will you do now that you are immortal?
Experiment, my dear colleague. I have an eternity to make scientific progress. I could be the only scientist able to undertake extreme experiments upon himself.
Jesus fucking Christ.
My God, Edgar. Did you learn nothing from your forays into folly?
I have, I swear. No more experiments on mortals. See? I said mortals. How quickly the mind adapts.
What kind of experiments?
Who knows? Nervous shock, brain damage, pain and recovery. There's almost no limit to what my body can now endure. I could be the next Henry Head.
Will you continue as Pembroke's administrator?
Of course. I can help more than ever. And since I'm already dead, I can't get sick.
Good. Good.
Are you not
That's
afraid?
ultimately the end goal that I wanted.
Next time, they will do more than abduct and torture you.
I remain a man of peace. If things were to go awry, I would flee rather than slice them up as you would, my friend.
Have you seen Elizabeth? Has she passed this way since you returned?
No. And I'm terrified to see her again. I really am, Jonathan. She could very well tear me to pieces for what I did.
Goodbye, Edgar. I'm certain we'll meet again.
Yeah, I still feel like maybe letting him die would have been the more appropriate choice. Because basically, that choice option reminds me of a lot of what happened with Sean Hampton. Like, you had a not so negative option, a super negative option, and a what I can only assume now is a good option. And I think we picked the not so bad option with Swansea. Like, I think if we would have let him die, we would have... I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up to actually see if I'm on the right path there. Because if he's gonna continue to make sure that Pembroke is okay, then I have no problem with it. But it just... I guess it depends. It's gonna be weird though going into like the Prewin headquarters. Let's see what we got. Yeah, see, I know some people right now are probably thinking like, why are you skipping fighting everything? Because fighting stuff in this game does not give you as much XP as I thought. So we're getting like maybe 20 to 30 XP per fight, maybe. Which, because of our negatives, I mean, sweet Jesus, it would take forever. Like, see, we got 10 for killing 2 higher level enemies than us. It's just not worth it to fight every one of them. I think I can go through this door.
It's locked.
Ah, okay.
Right.
This one? No? Alright, I took a wrong turn somewhere. Oh, it was like a straight path from the freaking hospital. Damn it! This is why you check your maps, kids. I should have guessed that, just because I've been playing a lot of Hollow Knight. It just got ported over to the Switch. Really good port, by the way. And I mean, my God, if you don't pay attention to the map in that game, you'll just end up fucking lost and confused. Okay, so we're gonna go forward and take the next left. I feel like the load gates are a little bit better because I did notice that as we were running, we're kind of like chugging a little bit.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Keep on rolling. More fucking guards. Now, I will kill these guys just because they serve more of a threat with all of their, like, fire and shit. Oh, nope, I'm pretty sure. Oh, man. Nice. Resourceful. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Okay. Come on. I mean, then again, we are going to Pre-Win headquarters.
Last warning! It's a leech! Kill it!
Oh, I'm stuck. What the heck? Nice. Good to go. Good to go. It's in the cemetery? Am I really? Yeah, so it is. It's in the cemetery, apparently. Okay.
I'll put it into you!
Nice.
Are you dead?
More fucking guys.
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found a vital ingredient in the recipe.
Cannot be defeated!
That'd be some shit if we had to kill McCullum to get this to work.
Be strong, brothers!
Wow, he hit so hard. I might actually die. Fight him! Fight him! Damn. Vampire pit fight. I mean, it looks like he's holding his ground, though. Nice. Good job. Oop, that was a mistake. Oh, I hate these teleport ones. There we go. Son of a bitch. Where is my McCullum. McCullum, where are you? You know, I should probably take these.
This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Ah, there you are.
Good evening, vampire hunter.
Are you here to end me, Leech? You'll find I will not be killed easily.
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The Guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you? You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more.
Okay, cool.
What precisely are your plans?
He's on our side, kind of. I'm okay with that.
I have found the carrier, McCullum. The infection's source. It may be science or some supernatural power that's responsible for all this. But I will harness either or both to end the epidemic.
A vampire doctor. My God, you're a terrifying creature. Jonathan Emmett Reed.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city.
Nice. I am
This is
totally
some
okay with
trick.
this.
You will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Thank you. Can we speak more?
Indeed. Why not?
What will the Guard of Priwen do now? Will you stop the Great Hunt?
Yes. But we shall continue to protect innocents from beasts like you and your red-headed friend.
How long have you known Lady Ashbury? Where is she? And what will you do to her?
We saw you meeting her, so of course we investigated. She is gone. Our scouts reported she has sold some paintings and departed for an unknown destination.
Like me?
I am indebted to you for sparing me at Pembroke. But this won't always be the case. I'm no coward like those St. Paul's Stowe brothers.
Fair enough.
Adieu, vampire hunter.
Until we meet again, blood drinker.
Find a hideout. The closest hideout to us would be Pembroke, it looks like. Now, the only kind of gripe I have about this game is I don't know why they added the Destiny cursor system. Like, it just seems weird to me. Like, I don't even like that cursor system in Destiny, so I don't know. It's not a huge complaint, but like I said in some of the other videos, because my left joystick is kind of messed up, it makes like moving up and down kind of difficult. Oh, that's a lot of rats. Where does this go? Huh. Oh, cool.
I cannot enter.
Does it have a crafting table? It does. Excellent. Oh wow, we actually gained 500 XP off of that.
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
The hunt for Harriet begins. Oh my god. Alright, and here we are. I'm just gonna cut out the rest of that video because I got lost for maybe 20 minutes.
This place has been ransacked.
That's not good.
They've all been slaughtered. Pre-one. No, not their style.
Normally she was like in a room all by herself though.
Where has Harriet gone?
Oh, that's not good.
She must have left a trail I could follow.
Unless that's what all the blood's supposed to be. Which would be back the way we came? Yeah, back the way we came. She must have already succumbed to it. Maybe she's lost her mind. Maybe she got too out of control for Harriet and them. Ooh, shit. What's going on?
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
So this guy must have been following us for a while then.
Ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood? You are made of blood.
I mean, if he's an ancient, I wouldn't be surprised.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Merdin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
That's intense.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
It might be a stretch,
The Celtic goddess of
but do you
war.
think he's talking about Lady
Is
Ashbury?
this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this, she is a vengeful mother.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke.
Oh wow,
Have purified its source.
that's gonna be. I wonder
And then
what he means by that though.
What will become of me?
Okay, cool.
I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
Like, if we kill her, is it kind of like the Lambent scene in the Gears series? Like, does just all the Lambent creatures die?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
Well, geez.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes.
Twice.
I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
Shit's about to get real. I was just checking to see if there were any weapons, but apparently no. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, same thing like Doris Fletcher.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars! All of you! My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature? Nobody ever helped.
Wow, that poison does a fuck ton of damage. Are we in like a time limit?
Take revenge on
No way, this is the whole fight. Oh my god, I gotta learn to dodge. What? That was it? No way. There's gotta be like 2 phases or something. What the fuck?
This anger I feel, is it wrath? I think it is.
What the shit is this?
Intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
Yeah, I need some blood. What I think is weird is I can't lock on though. Oh wait, now I can. Jesus, she has so much health.
Eat, for this is my body.
Nah, I'm good. Whoa! Ah. Come on, get it. No. No.
Give me more. They are so young, so tasty.
Damn it. Ah, that was a waste.
I will reap the
Ooh. Nope, I don't like the look of those. Oh, Jesus. What? Come on.
blood. Feed me. Give me their lives.
Okay. Yeah. Not surprised that it missed. Cool. Nope, none of that shit. None of that shit.
Do you think your child will defeat you, my child?
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all.
What the fuck now?
Our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
What the hell?
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Maybe?
Bridget, what are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suascal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suascals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200
That sucks,
years
man.
ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
Shit's getting intense.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains.
This is really weird. Why does the sound keep cutting out?
Like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another. From predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
Oh, wow, cool. Guess we're going straight into this one, but it looks like dawn's coming up, so won't we burn?
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbur's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Yeah, no kidding, man. What is up?
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant Ghostly Queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
Yeah, but that still sucks what happened to them.
Women to become the vessels of her wrath. We should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
Yeah, especially if
But Lord Redgrave definitely
we found out
possessed
super
Marshal's
quick.
blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped their two great hunts. Remember that you too are now on their dark list.
What will become of the Brotherhood?
I foresee trouble for them now that your progeny considers becoming the new primate.
But I'm certain the current primate has no wish to resign.
Exactly. And I am not fully convinced your progeny truly understands what dreadful power he is about to defy.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, from what it sounds like, that's all. Like, that's ultimately the worst decision we made this whole thing.
Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons, and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
So that is all we are to you? Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil?
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton?
Jesus.
Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you shall meet one night.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
That's actually interesting because...
But he failed.
Oh, hold on.
And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Oh, that's just talking about, like, England as a whole. My only thing, though, is, like,
Tell me about William Marshall.
if the Guard of Prewin believed that, like, King Arthur was, like, the king and whatnot, and it's supposed to be, like, champion blood, how devastated would they be if they found out it was vampire blood?
Champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawned of this generation.
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now, too?
Have I not already answered that question?
Well, I mean, he did say son, so...
His blood was not tainted.
Oh, jeez.
The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that.
That sucks.
Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
I cannot enter. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
My only thought, though, is like this should be burning his skin, right? Well, I guess not. I mean, if he's in like the dusk, I guess it wouldn't necessarily burn. This is a cool ass area, though.
It's locked.
Tis it
Lady of the
is.
Manor isn't expecting visitors.
Well, she's about to get some.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere. This castle is falling apart.
Oh shit. Oh, I guess I was supposed to do that.
Sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Oh wow. Nope. Could it be this one? If I was gonna keep a secret passage, where would it be?
This painting, look, a sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
The hell? But notice that it's fighting the Red Queen's avatar, and that's King Arthur up there from what I can gather. So maybe what happened is she is the Red Mother. I mean, that would make a lot of sense. So, sword and a moon, huh? Maybe that night room? Maybe not. These are all swords and shields. Where's this door go? Back outside. What could have a sword and a moon on it? Oh, what is this?
One last switch, and...
Voila.
Haha! What the heck? That way you guys can read that on your own. Down into the darkness.
Drop your sword, father. You have nothing to be afraid of.
Except for me!
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No. Never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
I wonder if vampires can get old.
Deceit runs through these veins.
What?
I know,
I haven't done anything.
What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and savior of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Wait, a few minutes? What are you talking about?
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it, once and for all.
Oh, man.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles.
Again, this weird zoom-in thing that it does.
Cannot bear.
Like, I don't understand the point of it.
All this through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil She exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty Ekon, who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire, driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Knight through and through.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet...
But it's still more than he's got, I guess.
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
What about...
Holy smokes.
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I understand. And I respect your desire for privacy.
Thank you, Jonathan.
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
Yes?
Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother?
God, that's so funny.
Did you resist
Come
it?
closer. No.
Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
I found your research on the antidote. The Tears of the Angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen. What of her?
There's so much dialogue at the end of this,
You met her.
but I feel like you can't skip it because this is, you know, tying up all loose ends.
I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
You agreed to be confined here, then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
How did you meet Elizabeth?
Times were tough. I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again? Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long, as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time?
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord. Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could
Gotta let her go, man.
What do you mean?
You gotta let her go.
Blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then. As long as we must, until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to starve for centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
That's where you're wrong, Elizabeth. Since I murdered my poor Mary after my rebirth, I vowed to never take a life again, and I've succeeded.
Boom.
I'm not sure I have the strength of character. I'm not like William. I'm not like you.
Let me teach you then. Come with me, my love.
Oh, Jonathan, if only this could be true. I really don't know.
We'll run away. Go to the deepest forests, the highest mountains. Untouched by man, we'll hide in solitude until I find a cure.
Do you trust me then?
Until the end of the world, my love.
One prayer for the summoned called by this song. Child born from darkness whose path
Boom.
you find. Now the song is sung and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I wish you a peace duly earned for the centuries yet to come. And they will come. I bid thee farewell, my champion bittersweet. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber. Until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Excellent. All right. So that concludes our playthrough of Vampyr. All in all, besides the loading gates, everything else I thought was spot on. Like, the voice acting was really well done. The ambience, you know, like, I mean, there's just so much you can do in this. Like, if you really want to go through and fulfill all of the different like side quests and things like that for the people to build up their trust in you and their faith. Like, I mean, and all the hints. Like, I mean, it's really nice. It's really nice. I do have to say a weird choice though is, so the credits are rolling, right? And there, oh, okay, now music has come back. There wasn't music for 2 seconds. But with that, we are all set. Thank you guys so much for following me on this long road. And I'll see you in the next one.